BUTs. Buckle up, Torah. Yaakov Avinu says in love and Gaiti. And of course, we all know the famous Rashi, Tayag mitzvah shamarti, v'lo lamati mimasav harayim. I heard this b'shem Piazetz in the Rebbe, although I haven't found it inside, but that's the way I say it the way I heard it. Listen to this, mamish. He says, in every single set of rules, in every law, you always have two things, what's called the letter of the law and the spirit of the law. And the letter of the law is what's written. And when a person studies the letter of the law to the point where he connects himself to the ruach of the law, he understands that even things that aren't written have to be kept. And that's a madrega of the spirit of the law. And people think the spirit of the law is a much higher madrega, but it only comes after a complete adherence to the letter of the law. You can't know what the spirit of the law is until you know what the letter of the law is. And lahavdil, it's like that in the Torah as well. Rosh Shiva once told me he was in the mirror, and he was a good bacher in the mirror, and there were some bacherim that were misbehaving. Now again, misbehaving in the 60s is very different than misbehaving nowadays. He said the outlet for the people who misbehave was that they used to go on the roof of the yeshiva with those no way, with like a fluorescent light bulbs that already were nifter, right? And they used to throw them off the roof and see them explode on the floor. And when he heard about this, he used to reprimand them, tell them, "What are you guys doing? What's wrong with you?" And he said that the bacharim answered back that, Mikra Adin, there's no isser against it. There's no. So he said, "I'll give you a mashal." And his mashal, Rabbi Piansky Shlita, I'm saying his mashal were just like perfect. He says, if let's say you ask somebody, this is great, why is it not allowed to walk down the street without clothing on? Why not? So if the person answers you because someone might be saying Kriya Shema and it'll be a Lifnei Iver, then he should be saying Kriya Shema against an Erva, that's why you can't walk down the street. Where's your seichel? You don't need a sifkat on the Shulchan Aruch to tell you why you don't walk down the street without clothing on. So listen to this. This is mamish. So again, the highest madrega is when you're so connected to the letter of the law, and now you have the spirit of the law. So and the way you say it is like reading between the lines, right? You've heard that musik before? Reading between the lines. So if you open up a Sefer Torah, Chaver, listen to this, is mamish going to blow your mind away. If you open up a Sefer Torah, you see two colors. You see the black of the ink, and you see the white between the ink. The black of the ink is the letter of the law, and the space between each letter and between each line is the spirit of the law. And what color is the spirit of the law in the Torah? White, right? The letters are black, and the white is the spirit. How do you say white in Hebrew? Im lavan garti. Yaakov Avinu says, Im lavan garti. I live with the white of the Sefer Torah. I live with the white of the Sefer Torah. Not only, right, all the Mefarshim ask, Rashi says two things. Taryag mitzvah shamarti, v'lo lamadati mimasav harayim. So all the Mefarshim ask, 1 second. If you're keeping all Taryag mitzvahs, then what do you have to add in that I didn't learn from his bad ways? Because there could be people that know Shas B'al Peh, and they still misbehave, right? So he's saying, Im lavan garti, taryag mitzvah shamarti, not only that, that was the black. right? But in love, Angarti, I lived with the white, with the fire, the white fire of living in the spirit of the law, living above, living bichlal, not in this universe. There's another place that we see in Chazal, the black and white of the Sefer Torah. And that's, of course, when Chazal say, how many people are there in Klal Yisrael? 600,000. And there's how many letters are there in the Torah? 600,000. The Gemara asked the Katz, there aren't that many letters in the Torah. Right? It's not true. Fake news.
305,400.
Something's never changed, you know? Rabbi Agassiz over here says how much? 305,400 letters. Right? I'm not sure. Right? So the answer is, what shot with the steer? The answer is you have to count the space between the letters. Right? So one second. Let's understand this. The biggest Yitzhar in the world is to go pshh. And then what do you say? I don't know, but it was pshh.
340,805.
Oh, one second. We have machlokes on tonight. But anyways, the point is it's not 600,000. So Chazal say you have to count the space between the letters. So listen to this, Chavra. There's Yidden in the world that have an ois, that have a place, that are strong, that are chazak, and there are Yidden that are between the letters, the space between, right? A little bit flimsy, maybe not as strong, maybe not as recognized, maybe not as powerful as the ones that are mamish, like, what does Yaakov Avinu say? Im lavam garti. I'm with the Yidden. It's very easy to be strong with the Yid who has a place, who has a makom, who has an ois. But who's going to be with the Yidden that don't have that strength, that don't have that place? He tells Esav, you want to beat me? You have no chance. Because I'm not just coming with an army of the strong. I'm coming with an army of Yidden that their strength is what you can't see. I never said it like that. Right? You're coming with 400 men. Tfu on you and your 400 men. Because you don't even know what I have. I have the Lavan, I have the Yid who might not know how to learn, who might not know how to be Mekayim every mitzvah with the Hidurim and everything. But he says to heal him every single day. You might think I only have the Yidden with the long beard and the long payas. I have the guy who works at a falafel shop and he's honest with every single penny to give Kvod Shamayim. And that's what these Rishayim, these morons, these Bnei Avla, these Nazis of nowadays, they don't know who they're messing with. They're not just messing with the strongest army. You know what they're messing with? They're messing with Mishmar. They're messing with Yidden. They have no idea. They have no clue. They're messing with the L'chaim. I give everybody here a bracha that not only are Mekayim the first part of the Torah that we said before, that to live not only with the letter of the law, but with the Ruach HaTorah, with the spirit of the law. In love and Garta. But to take upon ourselves to be machshav every single yid as if he's Moshe Rabbeinu himself. To see every single Jew and to love them. Ahava, Aza, Kerishve, Ish. Like fireballs of love. When we see another Jew in the street, and Mitzvah Hashem, HaKadosh Baruch Hu should bench us with the Geula Shlema.
Right.
The Geula Shlema ben Hira b'Yameinu. Amen.